We're in the red. I mean, they're good and ready. Okay. Okay. Hello. How's everybody? My plans for the day are pretty simple. So, I decided to grind a tower that was recommended by a Discord, by a person on Discord called Tower of Mining Facility. This thing is truly a motherfudger. It has a forced abbreviation like the other tower I was grinding some time ago. The difference is that this one's focused a lot more on lodges than anything else. The furthest floor that I've gotten to is the second part of layer 2. Although I had a really bad glitch in the safety net that basically allowed me to skip the first entrance. And it's like pretty much like unreplicable. Also, you will not hear any music. That is because of a glitch that's within vMix for some reason where it doesn't allow me to do that. You gotta be kidding. Maybe you're a while. Because I haven't practiced in a while. Same with like the floor after this. You know, my plan is to stop around like 7:30 or something. Or, well, what I mean is the rule. When I'm gonna do the rule where if I fall in stream, it's gonna be around like 1:30. All right. Anyway, we're out of floor 1. We're into floor 2. I'm gonna do this for the first time now. I'm not doing it again. I was but maybe I'll get far enough. Well, never mind. I got to the dropper part. The zipline wasn't glitchy this time. Alright. Flick. Yeah, I think I flicked there. That has to be it. Oh, here we are. This place is dangerous as all crap. Just a really bad warning. You will see why soon enough. That is if I fail this lock. Over the void. Oh my gosh, I didn't fail the village or the void. Oh no. I thought I would. Alright. Come on. I just had to ban a bot. Nothing more. So why yes, enjoy the spinning flying object. I just need to contact my family. I forgot to let my family and also like some other people know that I'm streaming. So I will be back very very soon. All right, I'm gonna get back into this. There we go. I watch this. All right. I think now this part. Oh no. All right. Well, we're back to the danger zone. Practically the only danger zone I even worry about. Mainly because my controller's drift is such a mean guy. Trying to be careful not to fall off this stud. Oh no. Well, we're done. Take some time to load back in, but yep. It would happen inevitably. It's probably gonna happen like several times before I get back to where I was. There we go. Alright, here we are. The safety netted area. Not to be confused with the land of insta-kills. I'm gonna say though, this tower does not feel like a tower, even though it is. It feels like an FE. Actually, it does not feel like an FE level. Dang it, I was trying to do my little strat thing. Maybe. The thing is, I don't know if my strat is even safe to sometimes. But there we go. I don't even know why that trust is there myself, but anyway. And I thought that would fail. Oh gosh, I almost glitched again. Not sure how it got saved, but oh good. Alright, here we are, back again in the danger zone. We'll see why. You already know why. You already know why this is the danger zone. Welcome to the danger zone. Gosh, that was risky as all crap. Plus, we are in a bit of danger here, but don't worry. Here we are in the layer 2. Yeah, boy. Welcome to Layer 2, where death is certain. Again. It's actually certain. This is the part that's under the netted-ish part of the Layer 2 entrance part. So, I'm gonna begin. I forgot that was a feeding platform. And I almost died. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, indeed. The game has lagged. My death occurs, it is because of the lag. That suddenly occurred upon us. Where my controller sit in the while of Roblox being Roblox. Like this shit like occurs like pretty much all the time. It drives me nuts. It's only on this computer when I decide to stream on this computer. No other computer does this, and it drives me nuts. Crazy thing is, it doesn't look like it's even affecting. All right, we're back. Time to go up the hole onto the truss, and then the launcher. Wing. Parts. Yup. There we go. Whew. Alrighty. Alright, we're done. I was spending too much time doing it with my drift there. Plus, I think I needed that because, man, there was just lag. For some reason. For some random reason, there was lag upon me. Rust upon me. I'm glad that the other parts of this tower are very easy. And then those insta-kill outside things. There weren't so many outsides in this tower, but Can have a good fun tower. I've had a couple outsides, I guess. Dang it, I was a bit too early on the wrap. What the? Sure what that was. What? I pressed A. Seriously, I pressed X. What? Oh, okay, now I see why. My drift or something like that. Ugh. Seriously? Okay. Arkhams. And here we are, back to where I was. Nah, you can't with me, dude. I not treat that thing like whoever's headed over now on. Alright, we're done. I'm back here. Okay, well, yeah. I'm not sure why that even happened, for real. That is just so weird, dude. Going in one way and it glitches you out like crazy. What? Ugh. Nothing does happen, I think. Not sure why. That jump route thing is really annoying. I'm sure why I didn't fall there. I caught it. Fine. What the? Again? Where? Alright, here we are. Hey, thanks, Jim, for the good luck. What? I didn't even like skip through. I just straight up walked through it. Crazy. I'm really unsure how that happened. What the heck? Okay, the corner just was not working. That doesn't happen in one of the installs, one of the outside sections. What the heck was happening when I was looking at C? I almost fell there. Alright, at least I saved myself. Here we are, the danger zone. What the heck? Again. I forgot the sign in the lounge. In the lounge, I mean. What? Alright, here we are again. A danger zone of dangers. Oh, dang it. Alright, guys, I'm gonna be right back. I will be right back. I'm back. How's everyone, huh? I gotta turn on the light. Alright, I'm gonna get moving now. Like nothing has happened. All what I did was go to the bathroom. Seriously. What the heck? I did not just hit my head on absolutely nothing. Relax physics is sometimes the most random thing on earth. More random than dice. What the heck? How do I not land on that trust? Seriously. More stuff here. Guess it is on choice, I guess. What the heck? Why do I not land on that trust? Dude. What the heck again? There we are. Wait 3 minutes to get past that. The elevator is falling down, falling down, falling Alright, here we are in the safety net zone. All right, we're in the danger zone. The danger zone. No, it's the zone of ultra danger. Fine. Oh, what? I hate when that happens. Can't even align at the lounge. The lodge, I mean. That time it didn't even align for it because of every time I tried to align for it, my drift just absolutely hexed me on that thing. I'm just happy to part with a 15-minute run, where for the first 12 minutes I was AFK. Alrighty. Alright. That's not we're in the safety net of the zone now. Alright. Back. Not really, I was just checking my phone while waiting for the cutscene, because I don't know why that cutscene is so, like, long. I don't know what it does, is just teleport me to here. Instead, like, the two train cutscenes that I did when I was all, that I saw when I was all jumping this tower. I'm really unsure how I wrapped around that truss. Alright, we're in the danger zone, 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 the danger zone. I'm gonna try doing it backwards this time, just for fun. Wow, it worked. What the heck, I almost fell. Anyway, here's me trying to do a wall hop. Yeah, so you can do that on a controller. And I call it a shift lock jump. Ah, back here. If it isn't amazing enough. So lucky to survive. Dum, 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 da da do, dum dum da 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 dum, dum da 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 dum, da 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 da, da dum da 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 do, da dum da da dum. All right, now around that area, and then to prepare to wrap this truss. Yo, we're now in layer 2 in the train in 8 minutes. Honestly, the fastest time, honestly, or one of the fastest. Oh no, shtick. I think I'm here. I think the train stopped moving. Watch out for absolute danger. This outside is an insta kill. Ah! Ah! I don't even know how I felt the rap like that. Seriously? Seriously? Bro. Okay. I don't like that jump to the trust whatsoever. It is so bad. I feel like that doing it, going into a lodge and then angle somehow, or at a certain angle somehow, doesn't allow you to be let down whatsoever. I am unsure how I even achieved that. I'm gonna take a look into this room and see if there's anything secret, maybe. I don't think there's anything else other than like this weird liquid, which I don't know what this weird liquid even is. I always find the parts that require glitches to sometimes be like extremely buggy. But that's not the fault on the EToH, that's a fault on Roblox itself. And company that focuses more on actual, that focuses more on bad things instead of focusing on fixing their actual platform. No! Why did this have to happen? Oh crap. I do not like this glitch, you know what I do when I have this glitch? Goofy, I just get I just get the win. No doubts about it, y'all. That's the glitch that occurs. It is unfixed. The unfixed glitch. It happened. Now, this means that I will not be able to touch the wind pad, because if I do, I will get kicked. So yeah, have fun knowing that. See, it says safety shield disabled. Falling will result in immediate death. The lie is it's not immediate. It takes a couple seconds. It takes like a sec. But I basically had to fall there anyway because I glitched out of the out of that part, which does result in a kick because it goes past like several checkpoints that are within the tower, I guess, or something. Sometimes I don't like how like social media is like why there's so many bots on it is my question. But the problem is you can't really ban bots because if you do, you get rid of it like anonymity or something. I guess. The thing is, in that one part, the one part that's before layer two, I've only have failed at that lodge. I have failed nowhere else. That is how much I practiced it for no apparent reason. The only thing I made sure to practice the lodge too, but I think lodges are infamously buggy for some reason. There is not another guy with me. Bruh. I hope that guy doesn't rage when he gets to the bad part. What the? Okay, I think that was just EToH being buggy and stuff. Yes, I skipped the truss. The truss. Oh no, they fell into the safety net. Poor them. I'm probably gonna spec him after I die if I die here. And what I mean is when I get to 4-3, I might die. So watch for that, yo. Oh no. Okay. Okay. Phew. Here we are in the normal land. Try it back. Nay. Here. There we are. The lodge worked as intended. Okay, now I failed that other. Yeah, that's like the other part where I fail. Pretty much nowhere else. Pretty much. I retract my statement slightly. The classic. I'm gonna spec to this guy to see where he is right now. It's for a second. Alright, that's enough of me watching him. Oh wait, I think he just exited the tower or something. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I get you. I have not. I have touched. I don't think I have touched anything except maybe Tovite, which is probably what I'm planning to do after this one, because Tovite's peak RAM. But yeah, I pretty much don't really know much about the Zone 9 ROMs. Except like a video I watched back of like that was a certain guy playing like the towers in this place. The other tower I was considering playing, the other RAM. Oh, there's two other RAMs that I was considering playing into that. Yeah. When I was walking into Tovite, I remember getting past floor one and then I had to go. It was decent. I also really like Citadel of Overcoming the World's. Yeah, I really do like Citadel of Overcoming the World's Imperfections. I do like that one. I got to I got to like the western area. I don't know what floor that is. Then I stopped because I think I got because there was a part after that, and then I like died in the tower. Yeah, yeah, I died pretty decently early into that one. Although I do believe that Citadel's pretty good, or at least from the gameplay I've seen, because I do remember watching like an entire guide for it. I also believe that Tower of Minus Factory is made with that same guy that made Tower of Power Laws. Mainly because of the way the indication is. Their indication is very similar to each other. At least I believe so. Wait, I didn't mean Tower of Power Loss. I meant Tower of Maniac Lows. Manic Lows. Nice. Uh, the Takeover. What's that? Here we are. This place is dangerous. And I have died here, I can't count many times. Ah. Alright, am I set? Ah, okay. I was... Nah, that's the egg hunt, never mind. Ugh, dying on that lodge so much. We're getting into a lodge is sometimes the most unreliable thing. And it's just sometimes a bit RNG if you fall in it or not. At least for certain lodges it is that way. Wow, I beat my own time on that. 42. Last time, I remember getting to somewhere around 50 before I touched that teleporter. But yeah, I pretty much chose this room over Tower to Know for minutes because first it was lower. Second, I was all jumping it, and the one thing I like about all jumping this tower is that for some reason the music that's in the tower plays when you practice it. I do not know why. I also because I really love the end part of it too. Not sure what you're talking about. I imagine it was like a PvP type thing. But yeah, I get your point about all these no lifers. I played this game called EToH a lot, and I had to deal with these no lifer void walker type people. And honestly, I was not fond of it whatsoever. And it made me stop playing EToH and go to other games like this one. Because the people in EToH, the void walkers, they just kept not being chill and just destroying the heck out of me. Even though I was power 10 or some power 7 or something. And I never know how to fight them in their spells. Come on, I gotta get into this. Yes. I don't know how to do this whatsoever, but I'm trying it. Actually, let me do it this way. I think this is like a 12. Okay, never mind. I'm right back. Ah, I see. Wow. Okay. Huh. This time in here. Oh yeah, by the way, there's a glitch that can occur in here, and it is not, and it is unpatched. Very unpatched, I will add. And it's with the zip lines. If I can get to one of them. I don't know how to do it, it just happens. It happens on like the second zip line I am approaching currently. Oh, it was normal. Great. I don't even know where I was on it. This is the way that the camera is. There we are. And by the way I think of this tower is that the music is a mix of, well, a mixed playlist of breakcore, Rocket League music. So that's like one of the other reasons why I chose this. So, got tired of hearing Sonic music constantly. Nice. There we are, the danger zone. The tower I'm in, you beat it? Nice. I guess. Trying to figure out how to do this launch. It drives me crazy. I guess if anything, it's just go for it all type thing. Yeah, I guess. I will tell you by the way that I did all jump this before I did do that. Before I went into the tower. At least again. I did go in here previously, but that was like around the time when I was in zone 10, when zone 9 was out or something. Yeah, there was a day when I decided I felt like hopping into zone 9. But the part that really there was not no specific part that really was hard when I was practicing it. So other than like the one part where that has like you have 5 attempts. I feel like I'm gonna struggle with that one specifically. But I've never gotten to it legit. Alright, I did the lodge again. Wonderful. Oh yeah, by the way, if you see me doing wall hops that way, it is because I'm using a controller, and that's how I typically obby. Seriously, I missed the platform entirely? Never happens. Yeah. Seriously? Again? Oh, I didn't go into it. Yeah. That happens. Nope. Alright. That's the lodge. Sometimes it's gotta be like that. Sometimes it's like that, and I don't know why. thing is like the ultimate run color for me, that lodge. So somehow all the other lodges, they work well for me. Alright, the cutscene. Yep. Yeah, there was someone else in the tower, and then they rage quit. I guess they rage quit. I don't know. I wonder if anyone else. I know. Doesn't matter to me. Oh my gosh. Okay, the glitch nearly occurred there. The uninformed. There, on that specific zipline, there's like a glitch where sometimes I like get outside the little like neat dropper thing. Alright, we're back in the danger zone. The true danger zone is down there, and I cannot go down there, or else I die. At first, when I was trying to do that wall hop, I thought I couldn't do it on controller until I did the one usual method that I do for all wall hops. By the way. But I don't like this lodge whatsoever. Okay, that was very close. There we are. Yeah. But yeah, pretty much I've never failed beyond here for some reason, and I don't know why. At least in this stream. Other than there. My hardest currently is cope. Sorry, not sorry. That's Citadel of Pyramid Expectation. My correction, of Pyramid Escapades. It was 7.20. And then they moved it down recently to 7.06. My hardest tower, actual tower, is Totem. Oh no. That lodge, dude. What is the deal with that lodge? Never know. Can't really do my. I just recognize that I can't really do the type of rule thing that I do in my streams, which is where the rule is that basically if I get to when I get to a certain floor in the streams that it's overtime, I usually make sure that, well, the rule is basically if I fall to floor 1, I end the stream. And I just do that for the sake of having like pressure. But I can't do it with this tower because of the teleporters and stuff. It's the way it is. It would be like if I died during the stream, I guess. I don't know. Alright, here we are. Just checking something. Thanks. I don't know. Is the mic working for you, by the way? Oh, how long did it take? Let me get to the dropper, and then I'll show you where, and then I'll show you my profile, or when I fail. But I am confident that I probably won't be, at least yet. All right, I'm gonna show you. Menu. Yeah. Yeah, it's 7.07. It used to be 7.02, and you can see it from here. This is my hardest tower. So yeah, it took me somewhere around 183 minutes, and then my win time was like 140 minutes. So you know that I played that one. I did not beat it. I did though. This is the first remorseless that I beat. For context, I've tried a lot of different ones, as you see. This one is the one I was writing previously. Oh yeah. No, the glitcher card again. Oh man. Okay, well. Yeah, I do not know why that even happens. It just keeps happening. Yeah. So yeah, guys, that is the glitch. That is not patched by EToH devs. I wish it was, but it's that specific trust for no reason. And what it allows me to do for no reason is skip to layer 2. Yep. Dun 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 dun. Now the last time I was here, I failed on like the first jump. I will not be trying to do that this time. All right, we're in, I think. Yep, we've arrived. The only thing that these trains remind me of is Hollow Knight. At least, yeah, they look like the trains in Hollow Knight. Or the trams, I mean. What the heck was that? Oh, I have not played Silk Song. Although I planned to get it, I put it on my wish list some time ago. Yeah, no. By the way, this song is one of my favorite songs in the tower. My other one is the one that like has like a kind of rap over the dubstep. I'll have to get to the floor to really tell you. Because I forgot the name of the song. And it drives me nuts. Dang it. I hate this seat. Okay, that was way too early. Whoa. So on the dime. So on the dime. Holy crap. I was so close, dude. Dang it. I forgot where to go. Yeah, it's 20 bucks in American. I know that, definitely. I've never been on this floor this long. Dang. Alright, that was better. I can do raps like the most cursed ways on the controller, I swear. Snake raps are so easy because of my abilities. Because of my decision to use controller. Here and then the funny timing thing. Gotta do it. Yep. Here I am. I finally made it! I've made it to my peak! I've made it to my peak. This is my peak. In the tower, by the way. I have not gone beyond this floor. This very floor. And I'm pretty sure it's 4 or 5. Let me see. And I don't know how this section works, by the way, whatsoever. I just go with the flow. Pay no mind. I think this is another timing thing. Yep. I don't know where to go. I think that truss. Only went through here once. By the way. So if I die, it's, well, my fault. Yay. Okay, I think I remember dying here. So this is the furthest I've gone, I think. Now you've said it. Well, I tweet. There we go. Ah, dang. I'm so happy I got that far, though. That's pretty much the farthest I've gotten. Alright. After this attempt, I will be ending the stream. Because it's been a great time. And that only means I'm gonna probably lock in more than I did there. Maybe, actually, you know what, I probably won't end stream. I probably will just go into EToH practice after this, because there are several spots in that, like, tower where I want to practice. So I'll probably will do that before I totally end stream. I swear if I get through that again, that'd be really crazy. Nonetheless. Dang it. Where am I? Safety United section, yes. Dang it. But yeah, that floor with like the greenery on the ground and those contraptions and stuff is like the furthest I've gone in this tower, pretty much. At least I can say the furthest. I don't think I can say the highest because I don't know where each of the floors go whatsoever. I think it's descending, but I'm not exactly sure because there's a. I think it's both descending and descending. Hey, Harold. How you doing? Great. I'm doing all right. Nope, it happened again. Oh, nah! You gotta be kidding. I hate this glitch so much. They need to patch it. Please. Follow, thanks for the follow. I get free. No, I'm not in a private server. I am in a public one. But yeah, that glitch keeps occurring. And I never know why. I just glitch out the dropper. For no reason. No reason whatsoever. Waiting around for the train to do its thing. Ah. Back to layer 2. Layer 2. Nope. Alright. I'm gonna go into practice now. Not true CL though. Oh gosh. Guys, it laggeth. I never expected that. Come on. Alright. Roblox just froze, guys. No worries, this is all an easy fix. Give me a second. Come on, task manager, do your thing. Alright, yeah, you can see my Discord. How cool. There we are. Back to the home screen. No incidents. Without incident. What I meant. Alright, here we are. I thought it was. No, I have to press the button on the elevator. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, right now I'm in the practice place. And I'm gonna just go into Tower of Minus facility here. I'm not practicing this because it was so easy that I can do it as a speed run. Same with, and it's kind of the same thing if later with the second floor here. But yeah, the practice place has the music from the tower in it for some reason. You're telling me. That's how I beat Totem too. Also how I beat I think I remember doing it for another intense, but yeah. I don't I just don't practice this because it's safety netted pretty much. Got how to get one part. Oh, it's right here. All right. So yeah, after I'm done this practice, I'm gonna end the stream because it's pretty late. Well, not late for me. It's just I want to give other people in the place I'm at a chance. All right, I'm gonna practice this jump several times because yes, mainly this jump, no other ones. What server? The sports server thing? I think you mean. Or do you mean that you're from the esports server? That's pretty cool. Alright. I have some notification on Twitch. Give me a second. Yeah, it was an achievement. Oh, no, Yep, that's what usually happens when I do this lodge, and I don't really know how to do it. I just BS it. Because I don't know otherwise. Which elevator are you speaking of? Oh, the elevator to go to the other things? You need to do is just turn off run, then click the button. Yeah, what you do is that you... Yeah. Alright, so I see how I can do it then. I just need to over prepare for the jump, kind of like that. I think. At least I think so. Oh, hey, Harold. I. That's all what I wanted to do ish for here. Just practice that lodge. Because that lodge is a big run killer for me. When I. Yeah. Let me try that. Okay, it worked, weirdly. I see. Nonetheless. It's just that the hardest part for me is getting into it, not really that I fall out of it as much as not really that I fall out of it. Oh yeah, Harold, are you practicing this tower too, or did you beat it previously? Cool. Yeah, yeah, okay. Yeah. Someone in the Oh yeah. What's your hardest tower, by the way? I just am asking curiously. The dripping amalgam. Huh. That's extreme, right? Well, there you go. Oh, GG then. Incredible. Mine? Uh, if you've are you asking me or the other guy? Yeah. Hmm. Ah. And I'm gonna get to practicing layer two. Oh yeah, if you want to know my hardest all jump, I see. Yeah, good luck on that. You mean Tower of Micromanagement? Yeah, I've heard a lot of things about that one. Good luck on that one. I don't think I need that one. Let me double check. You said you had a you were streaming that. That's really nice, I guess. Oh yeah, if you want to know my hardest all jump, it's Tower of Inferno Galore, and I only did it because it was in CSCD. Yeah, that's how I feel whenever I stream, pretty much. I just do it for fun. But yeah, I'm just practicing this floor again because why not? Nothing more. Although there is a couple jumps that confuse me, not in this part, but like in the other part. The one part that I got really down here is the timed part. I try the unshift lock method that Harold mentioned. I got into it there. Dang. Cool. Oh wait, I didn't do the method. Cool. Are you speaking of Taos or another one? I'm just curious. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna stick with my shift lock turn method. At least I think I should. Huh. Okay. I'm trying to figure out on how I. Oh. Yeah, I don't know why it's like that in lodges. Typically, whenever I do the method that you recommend, Harold, I don't know if it makes me fall out of the lounge or not. Yeah, I'd rather do my method. It's much more consistent, although it's pretty slow. I might switch between depending on how the size of the lodge. Yeah, I either face the wall with your method or yeah. I don't well, I'm on controller. But yeah, that lodge isn't really too bad for me typically. It's mainly the lodge that was in the floor before this one that but the only issue I have with that one is that is like whenever I go into the lounge, it's pretty tough to get into it. I'm not even sure why I'm even practicing this. I said I got this down. Yeah, I'm sure. And after that is the thing I think if I remember correctly, it's the thing that after this section there is this thing that launches you, and then you got the bus and all that. Yeah, yeah. This is the section I remember. Yeah, this section I'm just gonna all jump. I don't think I need to do anything else unless some of the jumps are really hard. Yeah, it was this part where I failed when where I failed previously. Let me see how I get onto it again. Yeah, I think that works consistently. And then to get to the breadstick, I gotta figure out something else. Where was I? What? Oh. Yeah, yeah, I know how to do it now. My PB in this tower, you're asking? It's the floor I'm currently in, around this part. It's right where you're standing. I'll do that jump again. Rather, how I did it. Like I'm gonna do that usually. 3 times in a row? Yeah. What the heck? What did I hit? I'm not sure. Because this jump is pretty easy. And I think from there, after that, it's just a simple jump to that zip line. Yep, shouldn't be a problem. Now the peak. No, I do remember that being my peak for this part. What the heck? I don't like it when that glitches. Sometimes I question why they just give you the no clip instead of like allowing you to use like a vertical mobility or something. Because I feel like that if I was able to use vertical mobility there, it would have not been so glitchy. Alright, 6 seconds it says. I'm unsure what's with this part, nonetheless. If you don't make it in 6 seconds, it seats you. At least I think it does. I'm not really sure what it does in the real tower. There we are. And then I remember that I shoot off that thing. When I get to here. Dang it, where was I supposed to go? Huh. So those things are partial safety nets. That's pretty cool. Oh, it's the same place as like one of the other parts, I guess. Oh yeah, you're supposed to do that trust. Do that jump. That, that. For mine, it's actually easier if I do it the way that I learned with shift flex. And then I have this part. And here we are. The only thing I think of this when I hear this song is pressure, and I don't know why. Let's see what this song is called. This one is not my favorite one. There's another one. But nonetheless, this part is like my favorite part in the tower because it's just so unlike. It's like so cool to me. With the way that the parkour, with the way the obby is. I wonder what resets that. Looks like that. Ah, it did change. So that's when you fall down there that it changes. Cool. Looks like a morpher that. It kind of looks like a morpher button. That has to be a def plane. What? What? Uh, it looks like a reverse head hitter. So that's the unsafe part. Okay. Yeah, I can do it like that without an issue. Oh, I feel like there's a faster method that's safer. Yeah, I think that's definitely a lot safer than turning on that trust. A lot of unknown things that can occur if you don't if you don't on that trust doing this. Here we are, walking into the third layer. I think it's the start of layer 3 where my favorite song is. My favorite song in this tower. Ah. I think it's the censored version. But yeah, this is the one. This is the part of my favorite song. Definitely. I also really like this part for its Black Ops 3 vibe. If any of you played that game, just it gives me that vibe. That's cool. Oh yeah. I forgot. This one says look ahead. There's a trot. Look ahead. There's a bounce thing that you have to bounce on. Pretty sure I meant to jump on the conveyor. I'm not really sure what else. Maybe. I don't think it's censored because I'm definitely hearing the part of the song. That part of the song. Oops, I did not lodge high enough. Oh no. What the heck was going on with the no clip? Yeah. Bong. But yeah, I like the design of this tower very much. I think this is a trust bounce. Yeah, that makes sense. Another trust bounce. About where to go. I'm gonna end up doing that again. Yep. This part I did practice a lot, by the way. This specific part. Mainly because of the time. The timed. That's pretty much about it. Although I find the section very fun. Although I find the timer also pretty comfortable and friendly and all that. Oh no. I need to go back. I accidentally reset it. I thought it was. There we go. Where's any second tag on that? No. Pretty sure this one goes off at 52 seconds. It's a bit slow there, but to be fair, I was checking out the platforms. So I'll just move on. Final train in the layer 4. This is the floor that I was talking about, the one that I specifically struggle with, minus like the other floors. Not sure why there's stuttering. Sounds great. See you, Harold. And have fun with that stream. Yep, this is the part that really, really has me struggle. Oh, because I have blocked death on, I don't have to worry about the 5 temps remaining thing. Was I? Oh, yeah. This wonderful obstacle. Yeah, this obstacle is a little bit confusing for me at first. This specific obstacle that I'm looking at. This one's much easier. And go in this seat. And then I wrap. Yep, got a checkpoint set for no apparent reason. The classic. Let me check this checkpoint part out. Ah, that's pretty cool, actually. Hey, 80 Hillups, how you doing? Gosh, that section was pretty fun. Wait, what am I supposed to do here? A trust bounce, I think? Yeah, that's definitely a trust bounce type thing. There we are. Oh, yep. Even if I fail, I can save myself by, I think, by going into that. It doesn't work. Never mind. Let me make sure it doesn't work. But yeah, the 4 turns into this thing if you fail more than 5 times. Although it still teleports you. Yeah. feel it. Gotta double check if that works. I think I'm trying. It does not look like it works unless I'm facing it. Interesting. I heard the sound of the corner clip. Yeah, I don't think it works. Never mind about that save thing. Alright, let's see what I can do. Us on the opposite side of the lounge, turn around at the end. Cool. Why did I die? Oh, I had the block death off. What the heck? Okay. I'll have to get back into that. How did I forget to turn off block death? Gosh darn it. So everyone knows how to get into the elevator. Boop. I'm just gonna get back to the floor where I was. Okay. I think it's below. Yeah. I'm gonna follow it. And I'm gonna find out. Might have been up here. At least I think so. Yep, this is it. This is the floor. Where was I? It still think. Okay, maybe I need to go back here and then the attempt thing will work as normal? Let me test. 4 attempts left and the visuals change. Yep, it works. Works without incident. Get back to where I was. All jumping this part. It's also pressing some parts. I will raid you soon. Well, yeah. I probably will raid you, and then I'm probably gonna end up leaving the stream for a bit because I have to get back to my dorm. But that's pretty much it. Okay, I think the best idea then would be to turn when I'm in the highest, and then I gotta lean, and then I gotta not push forward, but pull the wall. Yeah, that works. Look, I can do a wrap around it. Looks like I need to fall off that truss. Yeah. I think the lore for this tower is that there's a black hole. Anyway. Oh my gosh. I'm sad that happens to you. Feel bad. And hey, welcome to the song that's used in layers from ToOS. I'm not joking. That song is used in ToOS layers. If any of you know what ToOS is, it's probably not even. Probably nobody knows. I bet 10 to 1 what ToOS is. It's a really fun like flood escape like game, but it's not. Like yeah. But yeah, I did play ToOS. It's where I played it because it was fun. Like I love ToOS. No, I'm really unsure where what the safety net is in this. Ah, I guess that's on the corners. That's my guess. There we are. Not too bad. Wait, why did it all suddenly turn white? What the heck? What happened? Oh, here. Ah, so it's a safety net no matter what? I'm unsure. Okay, it's a safety net no matter what. That's pretty cool, I guess. Alright, let me look around and see where I was before that. Where do I go? Gosh darn it, where was I? Oh yeah, I was trying to jump to this thing. Alright, I timed it right. Right. I guess I go into the seat. And then there's this. Alright. That reminds me of one of my extremes. But yeah, I'm glad you love Tria, LB. I'm glad you love Tria. Because I honestly really love it too. Especially the tutorial. The tutorial I really love too. Flip on the outlines when necessary. You're not able to jump. Trust the process. Alright, let's see where I am. Ah, this is another safety net part. Partially safety net, it's a safety net, but still. Safety net safe. My favorite map in Shreya OS? That's a good question. For the look, I specifically like. I forget which one. For the look, I like the one that's dystopian for some reason. That's marked as an extreme. I have not ever played a extreme rated one. Off the ones that I played, I'm not sure which ones are my favorite. Close. It's 1984 themed. I think it might be Waving Facility, maybe. Yeah, it's not Waving Facility, it's a different one. It's called Dystopia. That's the one I was speaking of, Dystopia. It's called Dystopia. That's the one I really. Yeah. I like that one because of the way the start is. It's very. I find the start to be very interesting. Okay, let me see. I think although I like the one that's themed around. Yeah, I like the for like the internals. Like my favorite one among them specifically is the one that has like the clocks in the boss fight. Is that insta kill? No question. I don't think my health ever decreases under that. Is that insta kill? Let me see. Nope. Although my artist reference to Trio OS is a insane. Yeah. I think it's baseline insane, though. There we are. Let's go into the lounge. The lodge. And then. Oh, yeah, this is the end of the tower. This is honestly why I even decided to grind this tower in the first place. Hey, you think it's the end, right? Wrong! Gosh, the 360 rep is hard as a heck. Get the wind pad. Trying to look for a way to reset this. I forgot how to. Gosh darn it. Never mind. It was only there where I had issue anyway. So they just make it red? Red and all that. Hmm. I'll just look at this crap thing again. I don't know how to reactivate the button that was here. Hmm. Yeah. I like how this tower ends very much. But yeah. Bob's gonna end stream pretty soon. How to set myself back respawn? Yeah. Maybe the 360 wrap. I'm gonna practice it again if I can. And then I'll end stream there. Got this part. Hope this works. Reset the button. It was that easy. Yeah. Alright. Well, with that, I might as well stream, maybe? I don't know. Hmm. Hey, chat. Do you think I should grind to native a hem? Do you think I should practice Tower of Eminence after this, or nah? It'd only make the stream like maybe an hour longer. Because I'll jumped it multiple times. It's what I grinded before the Tower of MF. Actually, when I think about it, mm, I'll stop stream here and raid Harold's stream. Because honestly, the last time I all jumped it, it took me longer than an hour, and it's like about like 9 minutes ish until my place closes. So yeah. Hey everyone. All I want to say is, have an amazing day wherever you live. And we are going to raid Harold's stream. Wait, dang it, I forgot how to raid. I don't know if I'm doing it right. Yep, there we are. I've rated your stream. Enjoy the extra viewers. Maybe I should have like a PB thing. Let me see if I can set that up. If I can do it an entirely new setup on this me. Like a display title. Are a lot of different formats. I don't want like a long headline. I want something simple, something short, something like spout clean maybe. Hmm. See. Yeah, I want something simple if I'm gonna be doing it. GT vertical. GT text. There you go. And then I'm going to use. I think it's good to use that. Use that. I'm gonna use spout on this. Number 50, I think it is. No, it's number 5, I think. Number 9. Spout.